Alrighty, here we go again. Just got through making the last video, but I have a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm just making 3 videos back to back to back because I need the stuff to be putting in the vehicle here pretty soon, especially the batteries. I think this is the control box. We'll find out here in a second. Whichever it is, this is from Midwest Military. Packaged it nice. Good for them. That's important. Yep, this is the control box with the matching module, which Humvee people know matching these together is of utmost importance because I believe you'll burn out the control box if you have the wrong sending unit. You would think they would make these things a little bit more robust than that, but alright, whatever. Yeah, this is a, yeah, that's not a lightweight box. That box has a little bit of heft to it. Now this here, I paid, what was it, $5.95, $600 on eBay. It's a new unit. That's a little bit small or big for that right there, but who cares? Not a big deal. Just a little cover. So many of these things you see for a lot more money. $800-900. I think I've even maybe seen some for $1,000. It's one of those things sometimes you don't really know, okay, are they more money because they're better? Or is it just more money because they want to charge more money and they think they can get it? Which in life, that's just how, things work here. Whatever you have, it's only worth what somebody else is willing to pay for it. So you can go out and buy a $300,000 Lamborghini, and then a year later, Kelley Blue Book says it's worth $225,000. And if the only person that's willing to buy it from you is offering you $150, well, then it's really only worth $150. So then the point is, then at that point, do you just decide to keep it? Or do you sell it for that $150? Because everything is just what other people are willing to spend for it, regardless of whatever you think it might be worth in your head. So anyways, yeah, I don't know with this. I'm hoping for the best. I assume the quality is really good. Midwest Military stuff seems to have a lot of good products, and I don't hear people talking a lot of crap on them, or I don't think I've even heard anybody talk crap on them at all. So, I'm having to buy so many thousands and thousands of dollars worth of parts for this vehicle because of what it was missing. And I knew it was missing most of those pieces ahead of time. But still, something like this, you spend an extra $200 just on one thing, that's a third more. And when you add that up over the course of 50 parts, $50 here, $200 there, $25 there you could spend thousands extra. So like with the batteries in the last video, I saved probably $250 on those 2 batteries, maybe even a little bit more. So, and they're brand new. So it's not like I cheaped out and bought some used ones. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping for the best with that little guy there. Let's see, let's get some of the small stuff out of the way. Oh, that's right. So this is the engine cover strike plate. These are things that you rarely ever need because they're attached to the vehicle. So even if you're missing parts, that's something that's there. But I need the doghouse to really cinch down nice and strong. So because this whole thing of, you know, with the deep fording kit and everything, if I need to or want to go into water that's kind of deep, because of all the extra electronics and stuff I have in there, I got to be careful with how I go about that. And so I have to keep as many things as possible from leaking water into the cabin. So there's just certain things that you can't keep water from coming through. Like the gear shifter, and then the parking brake. I've had that parking brake out because of the work I did with mounting the new seats, and just how that design is. Yeah, water is gonna come up through there, and so all you can do is do your best to keep the most of it out. So when water does come in, it's just a little bit, and then you can just empty it out once you get out of the water. So on those vehicles, they have okay, all right, that's good. I was thinking that was something else. Yeah, so the bottoms of those, the pan in the vehicle, they have the cutouts for water to be able to naturally drain out. But the problem with that is it also lets water come in, and that's the kind of stuff I need to eliminate. So what I'll do is I'll fill those in, and then I'll have like a quick release drain plug or something like that, to where I can just get out and get underneath and reach under there and pop a cork, and then let it all drain out. But then when it's tightened up, then it doesn't let the water in. So yeah, this is for the little bit of oil there. This is the output shaft for the rear of the driveline that goes to the rear differential. This comes out of the transfer case, and the one that I had, it was all busted. And I don't know if it got busted on the transport when the transmission and the transfer case came down, and then it was riding like that for a while, and then the driveline came out. I don't know if this split when that driveline came out, or if it was already split beforehand, but I got a new output shaft, the bushing or whatever you call that for that. And this is all factory stuff. So all this right here actually came from AM General, directly from them. And they had, thanks to, oh man, I forget his name off the top of my head, but one of my YouTube subscribers, he was the first guy that gave me some feedback on my stuff, and we've been emailing back and forth, helping each other out with knowing what parts are missing on our vehicles, because like he'll have something missing on his, but I have it on mine, so I can tell him what it is, and then vice versa. And then he was like, hey, they got a 4th of July sale or something at AM General just for today, or yesterday and today. And so I went on there, and then so I got a few things for like 20% off or whatever. And it worked out perfect, because even like something like this, they're selling these things for like $10 plus shipping on eBay, and literally I got it for like $3, and it's gonna be the same damn thing. Okay, it doesn't have the prices on here, but anyways, the rear, that's right, the rear seal, and this is the gasket for the air cleaner. And so stuff like that, like I knew mine was old, so I'm like, you know what, this is only $5 or $10, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. So I got that. important things there. Oh yeah, and with these clips, the reason why I got these is because how the doghouse attaches, how it cinches down on the bottom. You have those rubber pieces that reach up and grab. To me, that like those rubber things give a lot, and I want it to be cinched down tighter than that and not give. So that's why I got these, is because I'm going to change that bottom part and how it mounts. So I guess I'll just do 2 videos. I was thinking I was going to do 3, but I only have 1 other box after this, so I must just do all this right now. Oh, good. Definitely something extremely important here. You ain't going nowhere without that. And that's the belt tensioner. Of course, that was another thing that mine was missing. And seems to be very good quality. This is not something that I got, you know, straight from AM General or whatever. It's from a third party. You know, there's certain things I'll take a little bit of a chance on with saving money, and there's other things that I won't. I figured this would be something where I could see if I could save a little bit, because there's probably not a lot of difference in things, because you just have 2 components. You have the coil spring in here, and then you have the bearing on here. And so there's not like it's a lot of things to go wrong. And now that I'm holding this definitely feels like it's high quality. Feeling like high quality and actually being high quality obviously are 2 different things. But so far, like, I'm okay. Like, I think this'll, I think that'll be good. But like anything else, time will tell. And I got so much stuff and I forget what all I've ordered. Like, this is literally a surprise because I don't know what's in here. This is interesting packaging. Oh, this is a starter. Yeah, and this is something here where these damn starters are so expensive, and I got one of these. Yeah, I better save that box. These starters are real expensive, and I was not happy about having to buy one of these. This is one of those reduction deals with the big plate on it, reduction gears. So I got something like this because in my mind, when you do stuff like this and have the reduction gears, sure, it's more components, but it's just gearing. And you don't need as big of and as strong of a starter because you get the added torque from the gearing reductions. Ouch. So, yeah, that's a big freaking chunk of metal. So one of the things that I thought about after I bought this was, and I was a little bit concerned about, was like, this is designed for a Humvee, but is this thing going to be okay going underwater, because the ones for the Humvees are designed for that. I mean, I know all these types of things for all vehicles, like they can get wet and all that, but getting wet and going underwater are two different things. But it actually looks like it's totally sealed. So yeah, I think it might be okay there, because that's obviously something for me that's extremely important. And yeah. And obviously I got one that was 24 volts. I know sometimes people will go and they'll make that mistake of getting these for like a regular General Motors regular truck, like a 2500 or a 3500 with the, you know, the 6.5 liter, and they fit and all that, but they're 12 units, excuse me, 12 units, they're 12 volts, and you're just gonna blow out that motor so quick, putting it in a 24 volt system. But you know, that's just people not knowing what they're getting themselves into. So this was actually, you know, I mean, it was a little over $200 less than what you'll see the actual Humvee ones that don't have all the gear reduction. Those are usually like around 600, and this was 388 delivered. So those things are like 600 bucks, and they're definitely going to have tax on top of that, and I'm pretty sure there's even shipping on top of that, $600 as well. So I mean, I at least saved $225 off of this unit, and as long as it works how it's supposed to, then it's $225 well saved. Maybe more than $225, like I said, if the shipping on there is stuff. So $225 there, save probably $250 on the batteries, another $200 on the control box. So just in the stuff in these last two videos, you know, that's like a good $650 that I saved just on 3 components. So, but, you know, to be fair, it's only money well saved as long as these things actually last and work how they're supposed to. The batteries, I'm not concerned about the batteries, because those things are brand new. I just got lucky and found 2 guys that needed to get rid of them. But this, yeah, I'm taking a little bit of a chance here. This isn't a factory Humvee starter. And then on the control box, but you know, Midwest Military, they seem to have you know, a good following and know what they're doing and all that. So I don't really feel like I'm taking a chance on that control box. If anything, this is really the only thing that I feel like I'm taking any kind of a chance on. But this is all completely new. This isn't rebuilt or nothing. This is a brand new deal all the way through. And so, like I said, this is the only thing that I really feel that I'm actually kind of taking a chance on. So that's it for now. I'm definitely going to have more stuff coming in the near future. I think Saturday I got some stuff coming in. So I will see you guys next time.